Hey there, and welcome. How are you doing today? So, I just got out of bed and I already started sweating. How's your day going for you? If you'd like to join in, we're going for meditation right now. For 25 minutes of meditation and 5 minutes of Shavasana. The instructions are written in the corner, but what we're doing here is just focusing on your breath. And it's completely unguided, I won't say anything. And the last 5 minutes I will instruct you to come to Shavasana. So if you'd like to join in, feel free. I'm Marcel. I'm not alone here, but I'm joined by Shawn. Shawn is my yoga co-teacher. So if you'd like to join in, we're going for first meditation, unguided meditation, then we're changing it up and we're doing some more yoga. So with that said, welcome in, and I'm happy to have you. Let's go, let's do this. Make sure you come into a good sit, and anytime your sitting pose starts hurting you, if there starts to be some pain, feel free to change your sitting position. Slowly come into Shavasana, lie back on your back, extend your feet, bring your arms by your sides, putting the palms up towards the sky. And just be here right now, so release your focus of the breath, just be. Slowly come back out of it. Take your time coming back out of it. And hi, Dylan. Oh man. Good morning, Dylan. If you're still here. So I'm setting up the microphone, then we start with the yoga very soon. So just give me one moment and then we come into a standing position. And if you want to already start a little bit, you can move already a little bit your body in a way that feels good to you today. Welcome in today. Good morning, Dragon Blue. Wherever you are in the world right now, if you like to join in today in this morning's yoga lesson, and we'll be starting in 1 minute. I just really want or need to get some water for me. Need to take care of me so I can take care of you. And yeah, we'll be starting right away. So good to have you today. Hello. So hello, Dragon Blue. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? And I've got good news. The podcast is fully equipped for the whole August. So we have 4 people coming in on this August. And well, Marcel, Spyro, hello in. I love that emoji. How are you? I'm doing great. So thank you so much. How are you doing, Spyro? And by the way, I'd like to introduce myself one more time. I'm Marcel, and I'm not alone here, but I'm joined by Shawn. Shawn is here for energy, entertainment, and motivation. I'm here for the instruction. Hi, guys. Hello. How are you doing? Dragons. We are now 3 dragons together. It's fun, like Spyro the Dragon, Dragon Blue. We're kind of getting a dragon crew together here. That's fun. I'm doing good. How about you? I'm doing really good. I'm a little bit tired, and as soon as I stood up from bed, it was like, whew, oh, I start sweating. I really just stood up, kind of, and I was already sweating. It was crazy. It's crazy. How is the climate? How is the weather at your place? A fellow dragon, yeah. We have the dragon crew right now. So if you like to join in to this yoga lesson today, come to a stand today, hip width apart, and we're doing an intention practice. So we're thinking about an intention for this yoga lesson, just for the yoga lesson. So maybe it's, oh, I want to explore a little bit my shoulders. I want to find a little bit more strength in my legs. I want to feel more calm. Kind of like such an intention like this, and I give you some minutes to think about that. Hello. I love when people say hello to each other in the chat. I love it. So just stand. Give away one minute, and whatever comes up to you right now, it's the right thing. So if you think about, oh, I want to feel a little bit more, how are my hands doing today? That's completely fine. If you think about anything else, I want to be a little bit more calm, or I need to find or I want to find a little bit more energy, you can also think about that. So whatever comes up to you is the right thing for you. And I give you one more minute to think about. Just stand up straight, bring your shoulders a little bit to the back. Just a little tiny bit. Breathe in deep. Belly into the chest. So a little bit more insight about Shawn. So the little dragon is called Shawn, right? He's a water dragon. He changed from fire to water because of the climate crisis. He wants to also pay his efforts to that, or do something there. Good. And as soon as you found something, stay with it and know that it's the right thing for you today. Good. From here, bring your feet a little bit wider and start to move your body a little bit to the right and a little bit to the left. So just moving a little to the right and to the left. See how your legs are feeling, see your body feels, and you can move your body down and up and down, shifting yourself to the right and to the left, and switching the sides, other side around, kind of waking up a little bit wherever you are in the world, right? I think we're an English crew right now. So you guys, I think both of you come from England. Is that correct, or am I wrong here? Could be completely wrong. I'm from Swiss. You guys, I honor it deeply that you join in a little bit today. Very, very cool. So if I say you're from England and it's not right, so please, where are you from then? That would be good to know, because I don't want to say something wrong here. And just move a little bit right and left and lean yourself more forward and down. Bend your knees a little bit. Let your body fall down to the floor as much as you can. Maybe bring your hands to the floor if you can. You can bend your knees and then come up again. Bring one hand to your leg and come up. Representing the UK here? Yeah, that's good. That's good. Dragon Blue representing the UK. I think Spyro is also representing the UK. Shake your foot. Shake one foot. Maybe circling it a little bit. Bring a little bit awareness to the feet. So you guys, do you have mats? If you have mats, we're doing some fun exercises that I learned. I like to share that with you. I haven't shared it throughout this journey of 215 days. I haven't shared that before because maybe some people don't have mats. But either way, we come to the front of a mat right now. And what we're doing is we take one foot. I'm showing it on the other side. Maybe you can see it there better. Let me put the camera a little bit down. We're taking one foot and we're grabbing with the toes the right corner of the mat, and we're pulling it up a little bit and releasing the other side. Bring the foot to the other side, grabbing the corner of the mat, pulling up and releasing. Do you guys have mats or don't you have mats? If you don't have mats, maybe you can grab a sock. That's also alright. So if you have a sock, you can grab one sock, pulling up, and other side, grabbing the sock, kind of bringing a little bit of awareness, playfulness to it. Warming up a little bit. Good. And release this. Smiling. Good. And jumping out of the knees. I love doing monkey toes, as my niece calls it. Ah, you know that. Ah, great. Jumping out of the knees. Jumping out of the knees. Releasing the shoulders, releasing the head. You want to really feel what kind of muscles are working here. So we're again our hip width apart, jumping out of the knees and releasing the shoulders, the knee, the head. All the muscles that are not used here to balance or to jump are released. We really wake up like this. We really bring a lot of juice to the body, a lot of energy. And I really honor that you guys are here so early. So early doing something for yourself. That's so great, you guys. You're so amazing. And as you know, I'm here daily, right? So you can come in again and again if you like. Need more energy for your day, or need to have something to stand up to. Very welcome to come in every day. And from here, if you like to intensify, or if there is some pain in your body, you can also just stand up tall and wait for us honoring the pain that is in your body. It's really, really crucial that you're doing that. If you like to go a little bit further, intensify, you can jump out of the heels. If you want to intensify further, you can even leaving the floor and reconnecting the floor with your heels again. So toes and the heels are connecting to the floor again, releasing your shoulders and your neck a lot, and your head. Feels a little bit like head banging, but just a little tiny, slightly bit, right? And release. Open your eyes again if you had them closed and see where you are. Good. Shake your feet. Good. Shake your arms. From here, bring your arms forward. Fingers are vertical. Bring the thumb far up and then thumb in, thumb far up, thumb in, thumb far up, thumb in. Circling the thumb forward. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Circling the thumb to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Connecting to how your arms are feeling. So what your arms are doing, comparing the right arm with the left and the left arm with the right. Awesome. Shake your wrists out, shake your elbows, your shoulders. Bring the arms up again. Fingers are vertical, make fists. And go up and down with your fists. You can go the same, or you can kind of go right down, left up, and vice versa. Smiling. Good. Connecting with your intention today. Right now again. What was your intention that you found for yourself? Finding their energy to do the movements. Good. Release, shake your arms. Bring the right arm up, bring the thumb up to the outside, bring your fingers down, bring your other arm up from below, grab onto the thumb and push a little bit out from your right shoulder out. Feel a stretch in the thumb mount here, thumb socket, thumb mount. Good. Fingers are pointing down, breathing in deep and release. Other side, whoop, grip, herp. So, how's the weather in England? How's the weather in England? Is it rainy? Is it also so hot? Kind of sticky. It's, I don't know how to say that. It's kind of like foggy and hard to breathe, you know? It's very hot at the moment, humid. Yeah, exactly the same. Very hot. At least for here, it's humid. Exactly, and hot. So it's shake your wrists, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. And there's this Tai Chi position that I really love. So I teach it quite frequently. And there's a lot of, you know what? I just decided against it. I just like to share something else with you today. And then we're going a little bit into more standard yoga poses. If you have any requests, always feel free to ask in the chat. If you have any suggestions, ideas, or questions, feel free to come ask in the chat. But let's first of all bring the hands together in front of the heart and start to warm your hands a little bit up. I know we're already warm now, we're warming up something more. But that's alright. Bring your, as soon as they're somewhat warm, bring them in front of your eyes, just 5 millimeters away from your skin, and feel the warmth on the skin. Feel the warmth emitting from your hands, and feel the warmth emitting on the hands, on the face of the skin. And then slowly let your hands down on your face. This is one of my favorite things to do. So the next exercises that are upcoming, and also this exercise, and slowly, as rain would fall down on the face, draw your fingertips down on your face, refreshing your body. Bring your arms up by your sides. Palms are pointing forward. And this is called hugging the whole world, as I call it. So we're getting long from your feet to the top of the head, breathing in here. Breathe one time in. Get long, feel this length from the feet to the top of the head, feet to the top of the head. Releasing, now getting long from the shoulder to the fingers, breathing in deep. Great, and breathing in again, extending the fingers away from each other, breathing in. Great, and now comes the last breath in. Think about hugging the whole world here. Get long from the feet to the top of the head. Get long from the shoulders out to the fingers. Extend the fingers away from each other. Really, really long. Think about hugging the whole world and give the whole world a hug. Give yourself a big hug. Great, and smile. Hug yourself. Great job. So I hope it's alright. I didn't put on any music today, so I hope you're doing well. Vis-a-vis, it's a wit. You look like Andy Murray. Thank you, man. Thank you, Skynox. Yeah, I'm Swiss, you know. No, Andy Murray was English, right? Oh, I forgot. Oh man, I'm still a little bit tired. Hi, Skynox, how are you doing? How are you doing, Skynox? Give yourself a hug in the other way. So release the hug, give yourself a hug in the other way, smile. It's one of my favorite things to do. And release. Shake your wrists, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders, and come forward to the front of the mat. Welcome in, I'm Marcel. Good to have you here as well. And let's just do one sun salutation today. Bring your arms up. Get long from the feet to the top of the fingers. Then folding forward, bending your knees. Folding forward. Woo. Bring your arms down. And bring your hands up again. Maybe on the lower legs, and straightening your lower back here. Lifting halfway. You can feel with one arm on the lower back if it's rounded or not. So you can feel that by checking in on your vertebrae. If the vertebrae are sticking out, then you're rounded a little bit too much, so come up. Good. Then release yourself down, place your hands down, push the mounts of the fingers down. So these are the mounts of the fingers here. And you want to have them connected to the floor, connected to the mat. Push the mounts of the fingers into the floor, claw your fingers a little bit, and step back with the right leg, the left leg. And from there, bring your shoulders a little bit forward. So we are not completely in downward facing dog right now. Your hips are somewhat up, your shoulders are somewhat up. We're between plank pose and downward facing dog. And what you want to do, we're just going for a little bit of a walk. Bring your heels up and down. Woohoo! Walking, waking up today. So you guys, have you been sleeping already, or have you been making a free night today? What have you been doing? How does your body feel today? And slowly release your knees down. And we kind of make this sun salutation our own, as we're only doing one. Bring the knees to the outside of the mat, if you have a mat, or just bring them a little bit apart. Bring the big toe together, and then we reach forward with your arms. Bring the shoulders a little bit away from your ear. And the and the belt a little bit. Breathe, imagining breathing in there. Slowly coming back up. Bring your hands forward, push into the mounts of the fingers. And again, coming up into a downward facing dog the second time today. More downward facing dog now already. So shifting a little bit more to the hips, but still having your shoulders a little bit up, releasing the head. Great. Ooh. Heels up and down. Look between the wrists. And come forward into plank pose, breathing in. And as you're breathing out, lower down, bring the elbows 90 degrees next to your body, and then release your hips down, come down completely, lying on the floor, pushing the feet into the floor, pushing the knees into the floor, drawing the belly in and up, so engaging the belly a little bit. And then as soon as you're ready, lift your body just a slightly tiny bit forward and up. Your head is released, relaxed. It's looking down 45 degrees. It's not looking up too much, but always think of your head here. Drawing the belly in and up. Your feet are pushing into the floor, knees are pushing into the floor. Good. You don't need to go too far today. If you like to lift up further, you can do so. Then release again down. Good. And then shift back over the knees or straight back to downward facing dog if you wish. Breathing in deep, looking between the wrists and walking forward. Together with your intention, release
your body forward. Think about your intention today that you found for yourself at the beginning of this lesson. Release your body. You can bend your knees a little bit, or you can also straighten them. If you straighten them, or if you have them bent, it doesn't matter, but bring your hips over the heels. So kind of find the hips and find the heels. And as you bring them over, a lot of the weight will be over the toes. A lot of the weight will be over the toes, and there's an increased hamstring stretch here. That's what we want to feel. Good. Release your head, release the neck down. Bring the hands and interlace. This is optional, you can also just stay here. So bring the hands between your back together, behind your back together. Interlace the fingers and draw the arms away from your back. Just a little bit drawing away from your back, and then release and let gravity do its thing. Great. Release the neck, release the head a lot. This is optional. You can also just stay in a forward fold. Slowly bring your hands back to your hips. Bend your knees more, bring your hands to the hips, elbows. And up with a straight back. Great, making the sun salutation our own. Shake your wrists, shake your elbows. Stand up tall. Great. Shake your feet again. Check in with your body, how your body feels right now. Good. And from here, let's come down to the floor. Slowly in your time, coming to the back here. Come into all fours, and let's do some cat-cow here today. A little bit more intensive than usual. And a little bit a deeper variation of it, if you like to. It's not a must. Always feel free to listen to your own body, right? So cat-cow goes like this. From your lower spine, we're starting arcing up. Breathing in, looking forward, and rounding down from the top of the head. Bring your chin to the chest. And slowly going down. And again going up, arcing up from the lower spine. Vertebra by vertebra, try to move each vertebra on your own. Go with your rhythm, in your rhythm, with the breath. Moving with the breath. Great job. And slowly coming back to neutral. Start to move your hips left and right. We're going one more time into a little bit deeper cat-cow by doing the sides. But first of all, let's move a little bit the sides. Maybe think about being a snake right now. Moving forward as a snake. Or you can think about making an endless 8 with your hips, or drawing and lying 8. You can also shift yourself to the back or completely forward. Turn upward facing dog. Great. And from here, good. Shake your hips left and right. How does that feel for you today? Good. I hope you're excited to go a little bit deeper today. And always feel free to step out of it. Listen to your body. It's so important. Good. So bring your shoulders over the wrists again, hips over the knees. Then bring the right elbow down to the floor. Grab on with your right hand to the left wrist. And now we're doing the exact same thing that we did before by arcing up and rounding down with the vertebrae, but keeping your left hand at left arm all the way strong, all the way straight, all the time. So arcing up slowly, breathing in, looking forward and up. Keep your left arm strong, straight, rounding down from the top of the arm down. Keep your left arm straight all the time. Great. And maybe you feel an opening, arcing up, vertebra by vertebra, keeping your left arm straight. Rounding down from the top of the head down, keeping your left arm straight. And arcing up from the lower spine up. And last time down, keeping your left arm straight, always checking in. Great. And coming back up. How did you like that? Other side, elbow down, grab onto the right wrist and start arcing up. Keeping your right arm straight, straight, straight. I need to check also with myself because I lose it also from time to time. Rounding down, top of the head down, arcing up. Rounding down. Feel if there's kind of an opening in another area in your back. Right. Rounding down and arcing up. Great. And last time down. Good. And release again. Whew. From here, keep your hips over the heels. Hips over the knees, hips over the knees, and we walk forward with our fingers, walking forward with our fingers, keeping your chest strong, keeping your belly strong, keeping your shoulders strong and arms strong. Great. Breathing in deep, finding more space in the lower spine here. You're doing amazing. Dragon power here. Good. Together with your intention, breathe in deep into the belly, into the chest. We really take care here. We're not just going to a stretch that feels good, but we're having our muscles also activated at the shoulders to protect our joints and then slowly come up again. Right. From here, I'll invite you to quickly come into a child's pose. And recover your breath a little bit. Feel how your body is feeling. Feel if there's some pain in your body anywhere. Or the ears. Maybe that would be a good thing. Give some more energy for the day. And I think about stretching some more. Come up again. Today is more like a stretchy day for me. I hope that's all right with you guys. And the next thing we're doing is something that I learned from Yoga Hana or Tony. It's kind of like a variation to stretch your side. What we're doing is we're coming into a plank position. Bring the right leg forward and to the side. So it's pointing to the side and releasing the body down. Kind of lying on your side right here, right now. And we kind of bring this one line from the top of the head down to the foot, creating this one line. And then we're stretching our side up here, side up here. You should feel a stretch here. Our right knee is stabilizing, also the whole thing is pushing us up. We find a stretch here. Side, you can release your hips down if you can. Or you can also have them active and up. That's way more intensive. So don't go too much. And then change the side, stepping back. And bring the other foot forward. Quickly change the side. The other foot forward. Stretching the side here. From the top, bottom of the foot up. Drawing the belly in and up a little bit. So we are really stretching your side body here. So you need to engage your belly a little bit. And feel the side body here. Good. Proud. Bring your shoulders a little bit back. Be proud of what you're doing for yourself. You're doing an amazing job. Great. And then bring your hands forward again. Step back. And release your knees down. Sit back on your heels. Tuck your toes in if you like. And interlace the fingers together, circling your wrists. Close your eyes. It's all about bringing a lot of awareness to the body right now. And I think also about doing an inversion right now. Good. Shake your wrists, shake your elbows, shake your shoulders. Good. Come forward again. Come into downward facing dog. Push into the mounts of the fingers. Bring one leg forward. Whoop. Doesn't matter which one. Bring opposite arm down to the floor and extend your arm up. Drawing the belly in and up. Shoulders on the back together. If you can, shoulder blades on the back together. Great. Looking up into the sky and releasing. Stepping back and bring the other leg forward. Other side. Sorry for turning my shoulders to you, but it's alright. So shoulder blades on the back together. I'm just showing you something here. That's why I'm turning my shoulders to you. Looking up to the top head. Great. Straight, strong knee. Drawing the belly in and up. Good. And release. Stepping back. And now I'll invite you to find a wall. Please find a wall, you guys. We want to bring our hips close to the wall. And this is something that I did a lot in the first 100 days of this journey here. So I really love that inversion, and I like to share it with everybody. And it just brings a lot of energy to the whole body. So shift your hips close to the wall, and then from there shift your legs up. Yeah, today I'm not as close as usual. Doesn't matter if you're a little bit away from the wall or not. And this is already an inversion, and this should feel good to you. If there's some pain in your body, then please come out of it and try it another day. Another day. Try it another day. This is variation 1. You can just stay here if you like and enjoy. Or if you like to go a little bit deeper, bring your elbows next to your body into the floor. Fingers are pointing up. It's hard for me to look at you guys like that. Good. And bring the fingers up towards the sky and shift your hips slowly up. Grab onto your hips and extend the feet. Whoop. And this just intensifies the inversion. And what we want to do in here, just look up into the sky. Looking up into the sky right here, right now. Feeling how the blood is flowing down our legs into our body. And maybe moving your toes a little bit. Whoop. Good. And breathing in deep into the belly, into the chest. Slowly bring your legs down. Release vertebra by vertebra to the floor. Woohoo! Awesome job, you guys. And shift yourself to the right or to the left. Lying down. Feeling how the blood is flowing back into your feet right now. Maybe it's a tickly sensation, maybe you feel some vibrations. It's all good. And then come and lie on your back. You mean, what form of yoga movement is this? You mean the inversion? Or do you mean the lying on your side? I mean the inversion is, that's, or do you mean how it's called? Because the yoga movement is, Dragon Blue, that's my own, you know? It's interesting, it's a good question, you know? I learned Hatha Yoga, so you see the slowness in my forms. But let me explain some more, but please come to lie on your back first. So Dragon Blue, what I'm doing is my own. I have done some Tai Chi. I have done some other movement practices that is not really yoga. But still, as they are benefiting me, I'm integrating them into my yoga lesson. Next to that, I learned Hatha Yoga, right? So I'm a 200-hour yoga teacher trainee. No, I mean not trainee. I had done the yoga 200 hours teacher trainer training. Exactly, and I draw a lot from that. But I also, during this time doing these yoga lessons online here, I see my practice is evolving, my teachings are evolving, and I start integrating other things, not just from yoga, but also other things. And it's more like Hatha Yoga. But you know, I like standing and all this, starting from standing, and this intention, this is clearly from yoga, right? And I just really like to share kind of like my practice as I would practice on my own. And this involves more than just yoga. But yeah. And if it's anything, it's Hatha Yoga. If it's anything, it's Hatha Yoga. All right, that is cool. Yeah, yoga blends and marries many other body relaxation techniques. Thank you for sharing. You're very welcome, Dragon Blue. Thank you for asking. You're very much honored. I honor you being here very much. Thank you so much. So from here, bring your knees up. Let's do one last position. Happy baby position. Bring your knees a little bit to the outside. Bring your arms between your legs through. And if you're flexible, you can grab on to the outside of the edges of your feet. If you're a little bit less flexible, you can grab on with the index finger and the middle finger to your toes, to your big toes. I like doing that because it allows me to move a little bit more. Then you can extend one foot maybe, the other foot, you can fall to the right side, you can fall to the left side, being playful here, connecting one more time with your intention today. This intention, extending your feet. Extend the right foot, extend the left foot. Great. Smiling, you're doing such an awesome job for yourself. And then slowly releasing your legs, releasing your intention again, extending your legs, toes are facing away from each other. Bring the arms away, bring the legs a little bit further away from each other, toes are facing away from each other, arms lie next to your body. Bring them also a little bit wider apart and the palms are facing up towards the sky. Especially the palms are facing up towards the sky is important. Close your eyes and just be for the next few minutes. And I will get you back out of this Shavasana. So just be. This is the hardest pose in yoga. Just be. Deepening your breath. Start to move your fingers, start to move your toes, having your eyes still closed. Coming back to your body. Drawing the knees in towards your belly when you're ready. Shift yourself to either the left or the right side, coming to lie down on your side body. And from there, releasing all the tension in your body. The shoulders, the neck, the tongue, softening the skin of the face, the arms, the elbows, the wrists, the fingers, the chest, the belly, the hips, the legs, the knees, the ankles, the heels, the toes. Nurturing yourself by breathing in deep as you can, giving yourself the permission to breathe as deep into the belly, into the chest as you can. And with your next deep breath, lift yourself up into a final sitting position, keeping your eyes closed if possible. As soon as you're there, bring the hands in front of the heart together. Honoring your intention that you found for this yoga class today. Honoring your yoga practice. And releasing this intention that you found, knowing that if you need some additional energy in your life, this intention will come back to you. But for now, release this intention, thanking it, releasing the arms, opening the eyes. Welcome back. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Thank you so much for joining in. I really deeply appreciate it. This means a lot to me. And yeah. Namaste from myself and my cat, Panda. Ah, your cat is called Panda. How great. Namaste to you too. Honoring the empty. So how I think about Namaste is like honoring the emptiness, the emptiness inside of me sees the emptiness inside of you. That's how I learned it. There's more to say about emptiness. And emptiness means the emptiness of a thing, to see its value, but I also see, hey, it's empty. In one way, it's hard to explain for me now without going really deeply, but it's kind of like, let me quickly explain it to you as it was explained to me. If there's a vase, a really expensive vase, for example, and it's kind of going from life to life, so it's kind of given further from father to son or from mother to daughter, right? And it's given further and further, and then suddenly it breaks, or somebody breaks it, and instead of being sad there, you need to honor the emptiness of the thing, of the vase. I mean, it has a big value, but it's also empty. The value is empty, you know. If that does make a little bit of sense. Thank you for your practice and knowledge. Thank you so much, Dragon Blue. Thank you so much for joining in today. And let's finish up this today. And my name is Marcel, and I'm here for the instructions. And I'm not alone here, but I'm joined by Shawn.
Yeah! Hello, Dragon Blue. Thank you for joining in today. You're awesome.
You think you understand? That's great. That's great. And next to that, if you like to check more of our content out, you can check our YouTube channel out, where we upload all these sessions up to YouTube. So if you like to review something, you can do that over there on YouTube. And I appreciate every follow that you can give me, of course. I appreciate everybody that joins my Discord and maybe says hello there. And if you have any questions, suggestions, or ideas, feel free to go over there. Yeah. This was Discord, the follow, the YouTube, the questions, and join in every day again. I'm here every day for you. I'm also going to be on later on today. And with that said, thank you so much for being here today. Namaste. Namaste. Let's go and raid somebody. I'm always excited to raid somebody. Yay! Thank you so much for being here, Dragon Blue. I really honor that so deeply. And we are going to put the following in the chat. You can also put your favorite emotes in the chat if you have another favorite emote. Raiding with love. We're raiding with love always. So we're taking that. Whoop. And we're going to raid with love. But first of all, we need to find somebody. Then we can raid, right? Right? So, Wanternart is online. Let's go over to Wanternart. What do you think? Wantana. And yeah, bye you guys. See you very soon. And yeah, thank you so much for joining in today. Bye bye. Oh. Awesome.
Deontay with the selfies. Oh my gosh, no, this is much. You've been taking what? Oh.
Love.
Hey Marcel, how are you? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your class? I'm trying to figure out if my camera quality will be better if I do decide to use the cam link. So there's a video for that, and then I'm going to send you as well. And my cam link actually looks better than the Elgato cam link. And it's very unbelievable, I know, but